Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Lions franchise. Make sure to hit that like button. And you guys have been asking for Justin Fields' throwing style. It is Gunslinger 2, so I wanted to show you guys that to start out this episode since you guys have been asking. And I have updated his equipment to kind of mimic what I saw in his latest game, which was versus Northwestern, and I at least updated it to the best of my ability. Some of the sleeve lengths and things don't really match, but I tried to get it as close as possible. So we are riding a 7-game win streak after starting the season 1-2. We are now close to 8-2, and now we face the 4-6 Jets, who are still led by Sam Darnold. Pretty much the same weapons on offense: Jamison Crowder, Robbie Anderson, and Quincy Enunwa. And on defense, Jamal Adams is still 96 overall. So they haven't really found another guy that's really stepped up and been maybe a first, second, or third best player on their team since this franchise has even started. And they kind of still have the same team a little bit. So they're kind of stuck in that limbo of maybe not improving too much. So we want to win this game at home versus an AFC opponent, and this is kind of a middle-of-the-road team, so we're going to get it going in this one. Here is Fields starting out this game, getting sacked by Ja'Kai Polite, and he's not on the Jets in real life, but I started this franchise before he even got cut. So 3rd and 20. This time, Fields dumps it off short. He's got Mecole Hardman, who's going to pick up about a gain of maybe 9, maybe 10, but we're going to have to settle for the field goal. But we do have the 3-0 lead here in the first quarter. So here we are with back on defense. Throw out to the left side to start the second, and that is going to be incomplete. As now this has turned into a defensive game in this one, as now we move the clock under 2 minutes. Here's Justin Fields. Throw out to the right side, and there is Tylan Wallace with speed down the left sideline, and he's got a gain of almost 50 yards, to be honest, close to it, 40 maybe. Here's a throw out to the left side on a quick slant, 1st and 10 at about the 15-yard line. And now we line it up here, 2nd and 3, handing it right back to Kennedy Brooks, and he's got about a gain of 4, but enough for a first. From the shotgun now, here is Justin Fields taking the snap. He's going to try to take off from the 6-yard line, and he will sneak in. Touchdown, Justin Fields, his first touchdown of this game, and we do take the 10-0 lead as we move into the second half. This has turned out to be a defensive game. This is a Thursday night game. As you can see, our jerseys are kind of the color rush uniforms, and there's a nice throw out to the right side to TJ Hockenson. So 3rd and 4, handoff up the middle. Kalen Ballage is going to get stopped before the first down marker by CJ Mosley. And we do decide to be greedy on this call. 4th and 3. We are going to go for it at the 8. This time, Fields going to try to throw across the middle, and that pressure was right there. We were going to try to roll out and scramble to the left side, but we would have got caught from behind if we would have even tried. So I tried to get rid of it, and it ends up being a turnover. So now we move on to the 4th quarter. Now we just have a 3-point lead. Here is Hockenson with a catch to the right side, and that's a big first down on that one as we move the ball inside the 10-yard line here with 6 minutes left here in this game. Fields from the shotgun. He's going to scramble out to the right side. Nobody's home. That's an easy walk-in touchdown, and Fields, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and not putting up huge numbers in this one because the Jets do still have a good defense. And now we come out on this last drive. We had to come up with a stop. Here's a throw out to the right side, and look at that. It might be a face mask on this one, but no. The Zebras are going to call holding on the offense instead on Eddie Carroll. So now they get it to a 1st and 18 at about the 13-yard line. 3 wide receivers out to the left side, and this time he's going to go down. That's Romeo Okwara coming around the edge, making it a 3rd and 19 now. A minute and a half left here in this game. Throw out to the right side. He's got his running back out of the backfield, but that's not even going to be close to the first down marker. So now it comes down to this. They have 2 timeouts, but 4th and 11, it seems like the game hangs on this play. Deep shot down the right side, and it's going to be deflected by Big Play Slay. Nice play by the veteran. And that one will seal this game up. as we end up winning a defensive battle. We actually do put up 300 yards of offense, but still, this is a defensive game as Justin Fields did not throw a touchdown pass in this game, through one interception, but the running game was strong. Kalen Ballage had 76 yards. Fields obviously had the 2 rushing touchdowns, and Kennedy Brooks had a kind of a quiet game, but still ran the ball decent. I mean, not really great, not good either, just enough. On the defensive side of things, Trey Flowers had 2 sacks in this game. He's on his way to double digits if he keeps going on this pace, but it's going to be close towards the end of the season. So, Quinn Bryant after this game does have an upgrade, and you guys have been wondering, I see a couple of you guys in the comment section wondering, how am I having all day to throw the ball? It's really these guys up front. I've drafted pretty much first or second round offensive linemen every single draft, and it's definitely paid off. And Quinn Bryant was the first pick of this series, and he ends up moving on to the 80 overall club, and he's close to 85. So he's going to be probably 90 within maybe a year or two. I'd say probably 2 years. He's going to touch 90 overall. Tracy Walker also has an upgrade. He's been playing pretty well since he's returned back from injury. And we move into a tough matchup. Week 13 versus the Miami Dolphins. And this is not close to the real-life Miami Dolphins. This is a good Miami Dolphins team. They are 9-3. Harvey Myrick is their quarterback. He was drafted in the first draft in Season 1, after Season 1. And look at their team. They are stacked at every single position. They have at least a superstar or somebody that's in the 80s. So this is definitely going to be a tough game. And don't forget about their first-round pick, Patrick Surtain, playing on the same team as his dad. And man, look at him. He is going to be a superstar in this league for years to come. So let's hop into this game. And our defense has been the story of this season. Even when we had injuries, they have still been carrying us. It's not even like we've been bad on offense. It's just that our defense is just so good that we've been able to stay in every single game. So we start off this game down 10-0 in the first quarter, but here is Fields trying to buy some time. He tried to get out of the pocket, and Ngakoue definitely had the contain on him on that play, and we get the big loss, making it a 3rd and 18. We're already in a deep hole. Throw across the middle. That's going to be a deep shot for Mecole Hardman. The safety may have played that ball wrong. That was good trajectory on that throw to Hardman. And it's a big first down conversion. We needed that one. So here is Fields this time, moving in the pocket to the left side, throwing across the middle. And that's going to be caught by Kenny Galladay for a gain of 10. 2nd and inches. This time Ballage is just going to get the first down, tackled by Leighton Vander Esch, who signed that big contract in the offseason. Throw across the middle on the next play. There's Marvin Jones getting open. He's wide open. He and another guy were wide, and they sent the blitz. It didn't work. It's another gain of 15. Handoff on the next play. 1st and 10 at about the 28. Another 12-yard gain. We're moving the ball at least on this drive, as we had to kind of keep ourselves in this game. We know Harvey Myrick is nothing to play with here. Handoff to the right side on a draw play, and we try to catch the defense off guard on that one, but we know there's a lot of game left, so we are not going to take any risk, and we will kick the field goal, making it a 10-3 game. So we have leaned on our defense here in this season, so we will do it here in this game. Here's a throw across the middle. Harvey Myrick finds Kenny Stills for the first down. So they move the ball to about the 30-yard line. This time, Myrick facing some pressure. They try to run the screen pass, and we have the perfect blitz dialed up. And Jelani Tavai gets in right away, and we end up stopping them on that drive. But they do end up putting points on the board here. So we fast forward here to under 2 minutes left here in the first half. It seems like their offense is doing pretty well. Fields, throw across the middle. It's going to be caught by TJ. And that is a first down past the 50-yard line. So at the 41-yard line, here is a throw to left side. That's going to be Kalen Ballage, who's actually a better pass catcher than Travis Etienne and Kennedy Brooks. I never really realized it, but he's pretty good catching the ball out of the backfield. Here's a throw to the left side on a wheel route. That time it's going to be Jesse James open as he gets tackled at about the 11. Here's a throw to the end zone. On the next play, we do put together the 2-minute drill, and that's going to be a touchdown. Hockenson, and he has his first touchdown catch in about a few games, and he gets in on that one. That's a perfect throw from Justin Fields. So we move on to the second half of this game. We are down by 7 points on the road. Here is Fields taking it himself up the middle, and you do forget that he can run the ball. He's got 88 speed. I'm waiting for that superstar ability so that he can run behind the line of scrimmage without having, slow down. So, like, it can run. Cam Newton has it. I don't know what it's called, but you can run around behind the line as if you were already past the line. I don't know what that's called. I'm going to have to look it up. Maybe one of you guys know. Let me know if you guys know that. So now we get into about the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. This time Fields buys some time. Throws across the middle. It's caught by Mecole Hardman. That's a nice throw. And now we're inside the 5-yard line at about the 3. Running Tylan Wallace in motion. This time Fields finds a little crease. He will take it in. Touchdown. His 3rd in 2 games here. And he will get in for a touchdown. Man, he's going to maybe finish with almost 10 rushing touchdowns to end this year. It's going to be a pretty good year for him, running the ball at least. So here is a carry on the next drive. Here's 17-17. That is Kenyon Drake breaking a few tackles. It takes about 5 Lions to bring him down. So now 3rd and 5. We dial up the blitz. This time, Myrick tries to move out to the left side of the pocket. He gets sacked. That's Abu Kam on the sack that time. And now we get them to punt the ball away as we were down by 2 scores, now having a chance to take the lead. So here is Kennedy Brooks getting going on the ground game towards the end of the 3rd quarter as we need to kind of show some more balance. I mean, this team is very well balanced, especially with our offensive line. We have a very good line, and we have to kind of show it by running the ball. This time Fields gets out of the pocket, and he will take the yardage. That's a big first down. So now we're inside of field goal range. Here's a counter play to the left side. That's Kennedy Brooks who gets a nice hole, and that's going to be to about the 20-yard line as we eventually do pick up the first down at about the 19-yard line. Under center this time. Throw across the middle. It's Hockenson who's going to get open, and he will get inside the 5 on that one. And now we're set up. Goal to go. Handoff on the stretch play to the left side. It's going to be Kennedy Brooks who gets in for the touchdown run. Nobody was even close to him. That was easy. And now we take the 7-point lead. So we score 21 unanswered points here as they start out the 4th quarter trying to run a screen pass to the right side. That's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 10. This time, Myrick throws out to the left side. He's got Drake, who does make a man miss, but he steps out of bounds. We catch a huge break. If he wouldn't have stepped out of bounds, he was gone. That was 6 for sure. So here we are back on an offense, up by 7. Now all we have to do is run this clock. So here we are at the 35-yard line. Run up the middle. That's going to be Kennedy Brooks in our offensive line, really blocking well. And that is going to be a first down after that. And now we move the ball past the 50-yard line. 4.5 minutes left. Another big hole. This time Brooks runs to the left side. And that's another big first down run from Kennedy Brooks. So now at about the 21-yard line. This time another hole. Another first down. Kennedy Brooks tackled by Leighton Vander Esch inside the 10 now as this clock moves inside of 3 minutes. So we've done a good job of using this clock. This time, Fields scrambles out to the right side, trying to make it 2 on the day. He fumbles, but we pick it up in the end zone. What a lucky play. Kenny Galladay is there to pick it up, and they consider that a rushing touchdown. That's funny. But wow, we got really lucky on that one. Trying to take it in, maybe being a little too greedy, or maybe just took the wrong angle to the end zone. And now we take the 2-score lead. So under a minute left. Can Harvey Myrick get going and maybe put up a quick score and get an onside kick? But that one isn't going to work. That's incomplete. So 18 seconds left here. Down by 2 scores. 3rd and 10. Myrick throws to the right side. It's broken up. That's a nice play by our man Quinn on the outside. And now here we go. 4th and 10. From the 16. This time, Myrick throwing to the end zone. It's going to be picked off by Quandre Diggs. I can't believe I just said Quinn earlier. I don't know what I was talking about. That's Quandre Diggs. I'm thinking about Glover Quin for some reason. Quandre Diggs gets the interception. and that's going to seal this game up as we come back. And man, how many unanswered points was that? That was like 28 unanswered points. And I don't know what happened to the Dolphins in the second half, but they could not do anything on offense as we just pretty much did what we wanted with them towards the end of the game, as our running attack has been the key to these last couple of victories. The offensive line is opening up huge holes. TJ Hockenson has a touchdown in back-to-back games. Good, solid win. We get 2 sacks in this game. One finally by Samson. We've been waiting for him to kind of get a couple of sacks in the game. He gets 1, so I'll take the baby steps. And then Quandre Diggs does come up with an interception. So we do have some, decisions to make with these free agents. We have a ton of them. And even seeing the success that we're having this season, we're now at a 9-game win streak, going for 10 next game. We need to kind of just re-sign this team. We need to keep this team together as long as possible, because this isn't just about winning the Super Bowl one time. It's about consistently winning it. And we just need to sign these guys. But take a look. I mean, these guys want the money. They see how well we're playing, and they're not taking these lower offers. Even when we gave Darius Slay exactly what he wanted, he still didn't take it. So we're going to have to probably overpay for some of these guys. So now we go into a Bears game, and this one is for win number 10 in a row. So this actually means a lot for this franchise and this, honestly, this series as a whole. I think this is going to be a tone-setting season for a lot of seasons to come. So we will need to win here at home versus the Chicago Bears, who we've actually struggled against quite a bit in this series. So here is Justin Fields starting out this first drive. There's a nice throw across the middle. That's Kenny Galladay. He gets open for a first down. So moving out to the right side. This time Fields buys some time. He's going to try to take it off, and he does take it. He gets around the edge, and he gets to about the 5-yard line sliding down. That's a great block on the outside. I believe that was Travis Etienne. So now 2nd and goal, 5 from the 5-yard line. Throw out to the right side, and it's going to be a touchdown that time. Kalen Ballage, who has come in since signing that free agent deal after the injuries, and he's played really well. It's 7-0 here at home. So here's Trubisky on the next drive, throwing out to the right side, and it's going to be picked off. That is Chris Harris Jr. And, man, part of the reason why our defense is playing so well is because this secondary has really shut teams down. I mean, I haven't had a 300, 400-yard passer on me at all this season. And really, I mean, this secondary has just been carrying us so far. So now here's a throw to the right side on the next drive, and that's going to be tipped and intercepted by the Bears. So we don't come away with much offense here in the first half of games. You see that's kind of a trend here. We're more of a second half team, as here's Trubisky on the next throw across the middle. It's caught by Trey Burton in the back of the end zone. And they do tie this game up at 7, but maybe that's just our identity. Maybe we're a second half team. I don't know. So let's fast forward here, and our 10-game winning streak might be on the line as we're down by 4 points to start the fourth quarter. But here's Travis Etienne, who comes back from injury. Welcome back, Etienne. And he does get the first down from the 17. Throw across the middle. There's Hockenson, who will get in. Touchdown. And the Bears sent the blitz on that one. I don't notice Khalil Mack on the field at all. Usually he is wrecking these games, as now we take the 3-point lead here with 6 minutes left. Here's Trubisky. This time we're setting a blitz on the next drive, and that's going to be a sack. And look at this. It's Samson Ebukam who does get his second sack of the game, and this is what we've been waiting for from him. Him and Trey Flowers, we were expecting them to kind of be 10-sack guys each, but, Samson hasn't really lived up to his contract, to be honest. But we've had some good defensive guys come through, and maybe that's just a guy that maybe isn't going to produce like we thought. So we do move the ball to about the 26-yard line. 3rd and 5. If we get this first down, the 10-game win streak is complete. Play action fake. Throw to the right side, and it is caught. TJ Hockenson. They use all 3 timeouts, and that one will seal this game, and the 10-game winning streak has come to life. What a season it's been. We started out 1-2, and honestly, I thought this was going to be a disaster of a season after all of those injuries we had earlier, but this team has definitely been great for a big stretch of games. And I don't even know where this even came from, because if you think about it, our backups were in. Remember, Amani Hooker was playing a really good safety. Also, Chris Harris Jr. and Darius Slay, and also Justin Coleman shut down. Just straight shut down. Nothing gets by them. And then also Rich Patton was missing for a while, and that just brought up guys like Jared Davis. Jared Davis was balling out, who he's not really a full-time starter, and really it's because we're just so deep at linebacker, and here he is getting an upgrade. Speak of the devil. But, we have a lot of good players on our team. Rich Patton, Jared Davis, and then we also have Adric Donnelly as well, who we drafted in the 3rd round, who is pretty much a backup as well. We just have a ton of talent on this team, and honestly, I think that's what's been winning us these games. Just having depth and having a lot of talent on this roster. So Ebukam does end up winning NFC Defensive Player of the Week after that 2-sack game. Even though Trey Flowers had 3 sacks in that game, they gave it to Ebukam. And after that, we end up clinching a playoff spot. So we win our division. We have the best record, 11-2. The 49ers are 8-5. There's actually 2 other 8-5 teams behind them as well. But one more win, if we get to 12 wins, that secures a first-round bye throughout the playoffs. It secures a first-round bye, but it also secures home field advantage. So looking at our last games here, Cowboys, Vikings, and Packers. So if we win one game, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to sit the starters and sim the last couple of games. So if we win this Cowboys game, I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do, sit the starters and sim the last 2 and get ready for the playoffs. And, one thing I hate about Madden is you see the Dolphins game has 2 times play. That's actually just because I exited the game. There was a glitch. I don't know if you guys ever had that glitch where the camera just keeps panning the stadium and just keeps going. So I went back into the game and it said I played twice. I did not play twice, only played once. But let's see if we can finish this season at least with 12 wins and secure home field advantage throughout the playoffs in the NFC. So hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I've been working hard for a minute. The ones who don't deserve it seem to be the ones that get it. The ones who speak the truth never get the recognition, but the ones that act foolish seem to get all the attention. It don't matter though, yeah. Hey, it don't even matter though, no. Hey, it don't even matter.